Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do 5 different cube patterns. Okay, so the first cube pattern is probably the most simple on this list, and you probably already know it. It is the checkerboard pattern. So to do this, you just want to move the middle layer right here twice. So you have something kind of like that, or you can do that so you can be like really fast. Then you want to do that, you want to turn it, do that again, and then you want to go to the other side where you have a little checkered. You want to do it again. Here is the little checkerboard pattern. Pretty simple, probably the most basic pattern. And yeah, so that's all it for the checkerboard pattern. Okay, so the next one is again a very simple pattern, and that is the hole pattern or the donut pattern, or however you want to say it. This one is almost like the other one. And so there's a couple different ways that you can do this one. The first one is doing the middle layer once, turning it once, doing it again and again, and you'll get this pattern, which is a pretty cool pattern. And if you want to solve it, just line up the edges to the right center like this. So green goes to green, yellow goes to yellow, then orange goes to orange, then green back. And yeah, so the other way that you can do it, if you want to go really fast, is move them just like this. Like that, and you can keep on doing that. Like this. Oh, yeah, we can cycle through them. There. So let me just go put that one back into a checkerboard pattern. Like that. We can set that, we can set that one down there. And that's it for the no, not checkerboard pattern. What am I saying? The donut pattern. Okay, so the next one is probably the first one that's relatively difficult and maybe one that you don't know, and that is the super flip. And there's two ways to do the super flip. There's one way that's like the fast way, and then there's the more difficult, but excuse me, more like it's an algorithm that you just memorize. The other one's like moves that you do. So I'll show you the move one first. It's a pretty long one. So the first move is U, R2, F, B, R, B2, R, U2, L, B2, R, U prime, D prime, R2, F, R prime, L, B2, U2, F2. So this is a super flip. And so it flips all the edges, which is a pretty weird looking cube. And yeah, so I don't know exactly how to get this one back. There's probably, yeah, there's definitely a way to, but what I normally do is just kind of solve it. So I'll go solve it and I'll show you the other way. Okay, so I just solved the cube back into just a normal solve. And I'll show you the second, a little bit more difficult, but easier to like memorize instead of that big long string of just letters. So yeah, this one basically you do four times. You go up, then like that. So you go middle and then move it. So you do a M prime and then a U prime. So you just keep on doing that 4 times. So it's 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Then move it over like that. Then you move it up, and then you go do that again 4 times. Then you go boom, boom, and go boom, 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 boom. And then you do that. Oh, there's a super flip. I thought I had to do that one more time. Sorry. And yeah, so there's the super flip. Okay, so here is the next one. This one is a little bit, it's a little bit more difficult than the super flip, but It's the cube in a cube in a cube pattern. And, well, basically, no. Yeah. Cube in a cube in a cube pattern. And so the pattern just goes like this. It's, again, a really long algorithm. I don't know any, like, easier ways to do it. So, the first move is U prime, L prime, U prime, F prime, R2, B prime, R, F, U, B2, U, B prime, L, U prime, F, U, R, F prime. There is the cube in a cube in a cube pattern. And yeah, it's a pretty cool one. I actually really like this pattern. Looks pretty cool, especially when you look at it like that. Or like that. And you can do that to any side that you want. But yeah, it's a pretty cool pattern, especially if you have that one on display. So we'll go set that one down there. Pretty cool one. And the last one is, I don't have a name for this one, and I don't think it has a name. It's just this cool pattern. And that one is, it's a cool pattern. I'll show you in just a second, once I'm done doing it. But it goes like this. You go D, L2, U prime, F prime, D prime, L, B, L, B, D prime, R prime, U prime, no, that's not U prime, this is U prime, sorry, B2, and then D. And yeah, you get this pattern, which is pretty cool. So you either can look at it like this, kind of looks like a T, or you can look at it like this, which is kind of like the cube in a cube pattern. They look pretty similar, and these all look pretty cool on display. These two are my favorites. I like these. These not so much because I don't know. I don't like how like messy they look. Like I never really like the super flip just because it just looks like really crazy. I think it looks better on bigger cubes, like past like 7x7. That's cool. 7x7 and beyond. That super flips look cool. Checker patterns, they're okay, I guess. But yeah, this one's okay. But these two are really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. And I'll see you next time. Bye!